And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome into the XS Tennis Center here on the south side of Chicago, where today we have Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference men's tennis taking place between Illinois Tech, the host Scarlet Hawks, and their home court here at XS Tennis, and the visiting Edgewood Eagles. This is Eric Willowite, the Sports Information Director for Illinois Tech Athletics. I want to welcome you into our broadcast. We try and get one live stream a season for each of our men's and women's tennis teams during the regular season. And then if we host any postseason tournament action, we look to live stream those as well. Giving you a quick score update right now, we'll pan over to single doubles number one, where Tanai Sharma and Alexander Farah are leading their doubles number one match by the score of 5-2. In doubles number three, that score is 5-0 in favor of Illinois Tech. And the number three doubles pairing is Paul Dueso-Gell and Tejas Sheth is your doubles number three. Doubles number two, I saw the score for a minute, but then it flipped around. I think it's 5-0 Illinois Tech. And we're going to pan over there right now. There you see doubles number two. And that for Illinois Tech is the senior, Pedro Carosino Roca, who's being honored today for Senior Day for men's tennis, the only senior on the Illinois Tech squad. And Hozumi Tada is his doubles number two partner. And again, I believe the score there is 5-0. The manual scorecard is turned around, so I can't get a clear view of that at the moment. I'm also going to try and go on Ion Court and see if I can get the pairing so I know who's playing who for Edgewood. And we'll pull up the matches in progress, see if that one has any update on it for yet. All right. So we don't have an update, but yeah. So we already have one score in, and doubles number one. It was Fair and Sharma for Illinois Tech defeating Broadbridge and Hoffman for Edgewood by the score of 6-2. So Illinois Tech is up 1-0 so far in doubles play. With the change the previous year, last year, doubles is worth 1 point. So you don't get a point for each doubles win. So with three doubles matches, whichever team wins the first two matches in doubles play gets the doubles point. So right now, Illinois Tech has one win under their belt in doubles play in doubles number one. And they're looking to secure the next one. And I think that has happened here. I want to make sure we got the scorecards right here. Yes, okay. So Illinois Tech won, appears to be 6-0 in doubles number 3. I'll wait for confirmation of that score. Last update showed 5-0, but Illinois Tech won doubles number 3. So the only active match right now is doubles number 2. So Illinois Tech grabs the first point based on winning the first 2 doubles matches. And they're up 1-0 in this match. First team to 4 points wins the match. Doubles number 2, the most competitive as of the moment. This is Hozumi Tada and Pedro Caro Asino Roca going up against Olafsson and Wojtasek for Edgewood. That first serve into the net. That one's going to go out of bounds from Tada, so Edgewood earns the point on that volley. Edgewood just trying to win one of the 3 doubles matches here to at least have a little momentum going into singles play. A serve on the way from Edgewood. First serve into the net. That one's going to go long, so Edgewood having a good comeback here in doubles number 2. And we'll try and get a score update there when they flip the scorecard. They have not updated the online score just yet, so if I don't see it on the manual scoreboard or on the automated online with Ion Court, I can't tell you what the score is. But we're going to see in a minute here. So it's 5-4, Illinois Tech on top. So each team won a game in that last round. So now they move to 5-4, Illinois Tech on top here in doubles number 2. With Illinois Tech getting ready to serve. If they win this next game, they'll win doubles number 2 by the score of 6-4. And that one goes wide. A point for Edgewood. Could have served that one's in. That'll be a service ace. 15 all. And another point for Illinois Tech. They'll go up 30-15. into the net. (40-15) now for doubles number 2 for Illinois Tech. Here is match point. That one appeared to be long. They played it. That one goes long, and Illinois Tech will win doubles number 3 by the score of 6-4. So the scores that I have: doubles play, doubles number 1, Illinois Tech won 6-2. Doubles number 2, 6-4. And I believe doubles number 3 was 6-0. They never updated the online or obviously the manual board as of yet. But Illinois Tech grabs the early lead. They're up 1-0 after doubles play, and we'll take an audio break here. We'll leave the stream going, and when we get ready, we'll have singles play coming up. We'll have 4 courts for singles play to start. Then at 4 o'clock, they'll open up a couple more courts, and they'll be able to move on the other singles teams who hadn't started at that point. So we'll have at least 4 singles teams going here to start, 4 singles matches through courts 1 through 4. And we'll cover the action from those courts, and then they'll open up courts 5 and 6 around 4 o'clock. And then that'll allow the remaining 2 singles matches to get started. So we'll take an audio break here, but we'll keep the live stream going. You're watching Illinois Tech Men's Tennis on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. And welcome back into the XS Tennis Center where singles play has begun. Before we do that, I'm going to give you the rundown, the official rundown now for doubles play. Again, Illinois Tech won the doubles point. They won all 3 matches. First match to finish was doubles number 1, 6-2 win for Farrer and Sharma over Broadbridge and Hoffman. Doubles number 3 finished next. That was a 6-1 win, not 6-0, 6-1 win for Dwayne and Sheth over Hutchcroft and Casey. And then the last doubles match to finish up was doubles number 2, and that was Tada and Karo Asino Roca defeating Olafson and Wojtasek 6-4. So Illinois Tech gets the 1 doubles point. We start singles play now. And from the court setup, and the courts that are going on are very far left. Right now you're looking at singles number 3, which is Alexander Farrer in the back court, and then in the front court is Edgewood's Drew Hoffman. To the immediate left of that is singles number 4, which is Paul Dway-Sogel, who is on the back court. And the front court for Edgewood is Marek Wojtasek. To our right in court number 2, this will be singles number 1. And in singles number 1, it's Tanai Sharma. Oh, actually, no. That's singles number 2. My apologies. So that's singles number 2 in court 2. And that's Pedro Caro Asino Roca in the front court. And in the back court is John Olafson of Edgewood. So that is your singles number 2. And then in the far right, singles number 1 is on court number 1. And that is Tanai Sharma against Ryder Broadbridge for Edgewood. Broadbridge won the first game of set 1 against Sharma, and now they're in the switch. So we'll head over to court 4 for singles number 4. Where Paul Dway-Sogel has a 1-0 lead in his match against Marek Wojtasek. We'll go start there for now. That's Wojtasek in the backcourt. Not pictured, Paul Dway-Sogel, because he's on the far side. It would be hard to kind of get him unless he's on the court there, but we'll do our best. There you can see him sneak into the frame there. XS Tennis, this tennis center here, hosts to a lot of the Chicago area college teams, at least during the indoor season. UChicago plays here, DePaul, men's and women's plays here, Roosevelt, among many others that use this facility during the college season, and because of that, these courts are booked a lot. So it's tough getting court times here at XS Tennis. Singles number 3. This is a 1-0 lead for Alexander Farrer. As he takes on Drew Hoffman. Hoffman now will be in the back court, and the front court will be Farrer. We're still looking over at singles number 4. And we'll follow that play until they get through the next 2 games over there, and then we'll move on over to court 3 for singles 3. That one's going to go long by Edgewood. First serve into the net. Into the net again. Poltway-Sokell wins the second game and takes a 2-0 lead in his number 4 match with Wojtasek. And now he'll serve. That one into the net. Sokell with the point as that one gets pushed out. I think he's trailing 1-2 here. This could be a good setup. No, nice return. Good job by Wojtasek to recover there. Kind of set it up and get the winning point. Or win the point. That one out. Over on singles 1, just a quick score update. It's 2-1 in favor of Edgewood in singles 1. That ball goes all the way over on the other court from singles number 4. It gets returned quickly. That serve is out. Oh, wow. A good point by Fair on that one. And now It is a 3-0 lead for Paul Dueso-Gell. So now we'll move over to singles number 3 between Alexander Ferrer and Drew Hoffman. Paul Dueso-Gell up 3-0 in his first set against Marek Wojtasek in singles number 4. Both teams didn't check their wardrobe choices, so they're both wearing red today, red and black. So for this particular match here and singles number 3, this is Ferrer in the front court and Drew Hoffman in the back court. So I have to make sure we get that updated. And it looks like Ferrer goes up 3-0 here in singles number 4. So they'll go on the break, and now we'll move over to singles number 2, which we haven't had a score update there. Last update was 1-0 lead for Pedro Roca in singles number 2 against John Olafson. We'll keep it on singles number 2 for now. And Roca gets the point there as that one is deep from Olafson. And a point going to Coach is updating the scores for us here, so we'll see if we got any changes here in singles number 2. No score there as of yet. Now they're at the break at singles number 2, so we'll head over to singles number 1. The last score update was a 2-1 lead for Ryder Broadbridge of Edgewood over Tanai Sharma of Illinois Tech. Sharma trying to work his way back in this early deficit. It's only in set 1, however. That one's into the net. Point for Broadbridge. Broadbridge in the far court, Sharma in the near court over on our singles number 1 court. Another one into the net by Sharma. Another point for Broadbridge. And the serve by Broadbridge. That one long. Second serve. Another one into the net. So tonight, Sharma really struggling here. A lot of uncharacteristic, unforced errors there. The score is 3-2 in favor of Broadbridge. So he did win another game in that set, but Broadbridge won one to keep the 1 point deficit in set one. As Broadbridge leads singles number one by the score of 3-2. And we're going to head back over to singles number two, as that is back in action. That's John Olafson in the backcourt. Front court is Pedro Roca. We still don't have an update there. They are 3 games into set one. I don't know if it's a 3-0 lead for Pedro Roca or not, as that score has not been updated on the Flipboard, nor has it been updated online on Iron Court. That one just outside, not by a whole lot. Just enough, though, and Roca gets the point. Grant. Delay in action there as we get back to singles number two. That one goes long from Olafson. Not sure if his back's tightening up. He doesn't look comfortable out there right now. First serve into the net from Roca. Second serve on the way. Good point there from Olafson as he tries to battle back in singles number two. Quick score update in singles number four. As Paul Dueso-Gil has a 5-0 lead in singles four, so along with Alexander Fair, who has a 5-0 lead in singles number 3. So one of those two matches will be the first to the finish line. Good return there from Olofsson. Good volley here. And Olofsson gets that point down as he continues to challenge Roca in singles number 2. We're going to pan over to singles number 3. As Fair hits the back line there. See if Fair can close out the first set here in singles 3. It's 15-30. First serve into the net. That one was out too. So this is set point. As Fair moves up 15-40. And service ace there for Hoffman. $30-40. Serve coming from Hoffman. First one into the net. And that one was long. And that'll do it for set 1. So ooh, they kind of both finished at the same time there. Singles 4 and singles 3. Illinois Tech taking 6-0 victories in the first set. In singles 4 and singles 3. Over in singles 2, it's a 5-0 lead for Pedro Roca. And in singles number 1, as they just went to the turn, Tanai Sharma won 2 matches to jump ahead in singles number 1 into the first set 4-3. So all 4 courts are kind of in recess here at the moment with Illinois Tech up 1-0. 1 set to nothing in singles 4 and singles 3, leading 5-0 in singles 2 in the first set, leading 4-3 in the first set in singles 1. We'll have it on singles number 2 as Pedro Roca looks to try and sweep the first set, gets the first point there. Olofsson's first serve is into the net. And Roca goes long on that one. That point will go to Olofsson. It's 15 all. Olofsson's first serve, long. Second serve on the way. Roca gets the point there. Thought Olofsson had him. He had that one deep shot. It was a nice return by Roca, and then he was able to turn around and grab the point as he now takes 30-15 lead in the 6th game in the first set. Olofsson's serve on the way. First one in the net. Watching Illinois Tech men's tennis here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network, live from the XS Tennis Village, XS Tennis Center here on the south side of Chicago. Ooh, that one right on the baseline. That was a tough one, and Roca's return just outside, so that one ties up 30 all. Olsson will try it again. Over in singles 4, Paul Dweisel-Gell has a 1-0 lead. Nice return by Roca. Not a whole lot that Olofsson could do with that. He had to play it. That one would have been in, more than likely. Oh, it's 40-30 Roca. Set point here. I believe we get a service ace there from Maybe not. That one goes out. That's what I thought. That's set break there. So Roca gets set point. And he wins set 1 and singles 2 by the score of 6-0. So let's head over to singles number 3. That one goes out by Ferrer. Ferrer in the backcourt here in singles 3. Drew Hoffman in the front court. Ferrer leading 1-0 after a 6-0 win in the first set. Illinois Tech leading the match 1-0 as they swept all 3 doubles matches. That one's going to go long from Hoffman. Farrow grabbed that point as he had that one teed up. Singles 1 is at the break again, but I'm going to look to see if they flip the score. And it's 5-4, so Sharma was able to hold off and maintain the 1-point lead. They're still in the first set there. 5-4 lead for Sharma in set 1 and singles 1. We'll swing over there as soon as we have a conclusion to this game over in singles 3 between Ferrer and Hoffman. Into the net from Ferrer. Alexander Ferrer from Budapest, Hungary. Often just deep on that point. Serve is long. No, that was in. Thought it was long, but it was in. It was service ace, and Ferrer takes the 1-0 lead. So we'll swing over to singles 1. Sharma serving to Broadbridge. The Broadbridge return goes deep. Sharma looking to close out set one there, has a 5-4 lead currently. His service ace for Sharma. So Sharma grabs set one by the score of 6-4 as he closes out with a service ace there. So now we'll go over to, let's go over to singles 2. In the far court is Olofsson for singles 2 for Edgewood. And Pedro Roca in the near court. That return from Olofsson into the net. Good start so far for Illinois Tech as they've won the first set in each of the 4 singles matches that are active. There's a reminder, around 4 o'clock or so, courts 5 and 6 will open up, and then singles 5 and 6 will be able to begin play unless there's a court that finishes between courts 1 through 4 finish early. Then they'll hop on the vacant court at that point. But the way things are trending right now, looks like everyone will maintain their court positions, and 5 and 6 will start on courts 5 and 6 once those courts open up here in short fashion. There's no competition on those courts. It's just scheduled court time, practice time. So once that time is up, those courts will open up fairly quickly. From that standpoint, though, it'll be tough for us to get you much of a view for singles 5 and 6 once those courts open up. We might take a gander here and there. We'll try and get you some score updates. Obviously, those are going to be the final 2 matches that finish. That one almost comes up into the bleachers or the balcony area here from Olofsson. While we're watching singles 2, singles 4 has gone to the turn again. They have not updated the score. I think Paul Duesel-Gell will do that right now. And he has a 3-0 lead in set 2, as does Alexander Ferrer. So both Ferrer and Duesel-Gell looking to accomplish sweeps here. And the race to see which match finishes first. Edgewood, though, going to have to push back here to extend those matches and get back into them. Trailing 3-0 in set 2 in singles 3 and 4. Roca and Olofsson here with a good rally. Into the net. Roca gets a point. Again, we mentioned the senior day today for Illinois Tech men's tennis, and Pedro Carosino Roca, the only senior on the Illinois Tech squad. Of course, one of the challenges here at XS Tennis, there's a court next to court 1 that's used for gymnastics, and they're playing some music right now. Normally you're not going to hear that during a tennis match, but it's a multi-use facility, so it's just one of the things that the players have to get used to when they compete at XS Tennis. If you're near that first court, now they're trying to tell them to lower the volume down over there. Mission accomplished. That one goes long, and Roca grabs the point. Illinois Tech tennis out to a strong start here on this Saturday afternoon from the south side of Chicago. Give a shout out to my counterparts over at Edgewood, Anna Blake and Zach Harrison, who have a busy day themselves over at Edgewood this on a Saturday, as most of us normally do. One of the rare Saturdays where we only have one home event for Illinois Tech, and it's men's tennis here, which is one of the reasons why we chose this day to do the live stream. Next Saturday, we'll have quadruple header action going on at home, as we'll have men's and women's lacrosse, baseball, and men's tennis, I believe, is hosting next Saturday as well. Taking a look at singles number 4 now. Paul Dueso-Gell in the front court. Marek Wojtasek in the backcourt. Wojtasek just painted that one right on the line. Dueso-Gell able to return. And he sets up the point winner there. It's Dueso-Gell. And they're going to go to the turnover in singles 4, where Paul Dueso-Gell has a commanding 5-0 lead. Now we'll push it back over to singles 3. Dueso-Gell leading Wojtasek 1-0 in the singles number 4 match, and he's up 5-0 in set 2. Looking to close out Wojtasek and get the first singles point for Illinois Tech. And it looks like singles 3 has made the turn here. My guess is it's 5-0 here as well. They haven't updated the score yet. We will move it over to singles number 2. And again, Pedro Roca now in the back court, Olafson in the front court. Roca's serve. Second one in. Return into the net. Let's push it back over to singles 4 and see if Poldhuizel can close things out in singles 4. It's up 5-0. So we'll keep it there. Follow the status of that match. Wojtaszek's serve is in. Goes for the back line. That goes out. Wojtaszek's first serve into the net. No. Didn't say he's Wojtaszek, did he? Okay. No, that's all right. That's right. And we finished over in singles 4, and Poldhuizel gets the win. 6-0, 6-0. Move Illinois Tech up 2-0 here in the match. Making sure we have all our court assignments right. take a quick audio break. Back here at Access Tennis, it's a 3-0 lead now for Illinois Tech as Alexander Fair defeated Drew Hoffman by the score of 6-0, 6-0. And now it looks like in singles 2, Pedro Roca swept his match 6-0, 6-0. So Illinois Tech has won the match as they've won the first 3 singles matches to go with the doubles points. So they'll claim the conference victory. And now it's a matter of the outcomes for singles 1, 5, and 6. And over 5 and 6 is going to be Justin Hutchcroft against Joseph All. And singles 6 will be Edgewood's Ryan Casey against Tejas Sheth. And they're going to finish those matches out on courts 3 and 4. So that means we'll get to be able to bring you the matches for singles 5 and 6, since 3 singles matches had already concluded before the other courts opened up. So we'll have a chance to bring you singles 5 and 6 from courts 3 and 4. In the meantime, we'll keep things focused over on singles 1, where Tanai Sharma has a 2-1 lead over Ryder Broadbridge in their match, as Sharma came from behind to win set 1 6-4 in singles 1, and he's leading in singles in the second set. Match started around 2:30. We were a little late with the broadcast, getting some of the technology set up here. But we're able to bring you conclusion of doubles play, and then we've been giving you the singles play from this point out. Thank you for tuning in wherever you're tuning in from, whether you're watching your Edgewood Eagles play or Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks. Hopefully we have some long-distance Scarlet Hawks fans watching. Several international players on the squad. Sounds like a good match over there with DePaul. I don't know who they're playing. They're over on the far courts around court. Looks to be about court 8 or 9 down there.
Export all your LinkedIn connections.
Broadbridge serve. That one's long. It looks like they'll have a bonus singles match. This is Nicholas Altamirez Gill for Illinois Tech. Trying to see who he's taking on over there. I think that might be William Faley. So Faley and Gill are playing a non-compete match here, but they're getting some play time in over here on court number 2. Made the turnover in the second set in singles 1, and Tanai Sharma holding a 3-2 lead in set 2 after winning first set 6-4. Yeah. Good matches, guys.
Thank you.
Happy Senior Day as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. You guys got people watching? Very good. Want to say hi? Want to say hi to them?
Sure.
All right.
Let's put them on camera. Say hi to them.
Hey, Ruben. Pablito, Eloy.
You got anyone? All right. He's good. All right. So the senior getting the Senior Day win. Illinois Tech leads the match as they get the doubles point, and then they get the first 3 singles points to take the match. Now they're going to finish things out. We're looking for Tanai Sharma, see how he can do against Broadbridge over in singles 1. We're in a long break over there. I think They both left the court over in singles. Oh, okay. I think Broadbridge was looking for a ball behind the netting there. Find the backstop, I should say. Now he's going to go behind there again, apparently. They're trying to locate the missing ball. This is riveting tennis action here at the XS Tennis Center. Well, let's move over to, oh, looks like he's located it. We'll move over here to singles 5 over in court 3. Catch a little action there. Joseph on the back court, near court is Justin Hutchcroft. Singles 6, Tejas Sheth opens up with a 1-0 lead, wins the first game of the first set in his matchup with Ryan Casey. Hutchcroft, nice serve there. Kind of got all to trip up on his feet. For the Scarlet Hawks in this game, this match, Hozumi Tada played in the doubles. He was in the number 2 doubles with Pedro Roca, and they won their match 6-4. He did not compete in singles in this match. So Tejas Sheth slotted into the 6 singles slot. Joseph All bumped up to the 5 singles. And then everyone else after that sort of fell in their slot. I'll serve into the net. That one goes wide. It's a 1-0 lead for Hutchcroft overall here in the very early going of set number 1. Ryder Broadbridge battling back there in set 2 in singles 1. We'll swing over there soon. That one goes long by all. Nice serve by Oz. He gets the ace. Into the net on that serve. Hutchcroft will get the point there. Over on the turn in singles 6, it's a 3-0 lead for Tejas Sheth as he competes against Ryan Casey. They're not at the turn there. We're going to make our way back over to singles number 1 between Ryan Broadbridge and Tanai Sharma. Tanai in the backcourt. Whoop. Lost our feed. We'll try and remedy that here. There we go. Back on. Apologize for that. Just kind of stream went blank for a minute. So looks like Broadbridge got the last point as they made the turn there. So we'll see where the score is at as Sharma's shaking his head. I'm not sure if he's given up the lead in set 2 or if he still holds a 1-point lead at 4-3. Score is going to be 4-3 one way or the other. We'll find out as soon as they get set to return to court there after the break. It is a 4-3 lead for Tanai Sharma, but he lost that last game, so it keeps it a 1-point game as Broadbridge hanging in there. That's been the most competitive match of all the singles matches today, as that one went 6-4 in the first set to Sharma, 4-3 Sharma lead, but Broadbridge hanging tough. Looking to flip the score over there in singles one. Sharma will serve. He is now on the far court. Near court is Broadbridge. Broadbridge, sophomore out of Verona, Wisconsin, so right in the back door for Edgewood. In the backyard is Ryder Broadbridge, the sophomore. For Illinois Tech, Tanai Sharma from Ahmedabad, India. A big international presence on Illinois Tech men's tennis, as it normally is. Pedro Carosino Roca from Las Palmas de Gran Canaria, Spain. He's the senior who's honored today. Tanai Sharma, Ahmedabad, India. Alexander Ferrer from Budapest, Hungary. Paul Dueselgel from Barcelona, Spain. In our exhibition match, Nicolas Altamira's Gil is from Curitiba, Brazil. Joseph Aw in singles number 5. He's from Queens, New York, freshman. Tejas Sheth from Hawthorne Woods, Illinois is in singles number 6 over on court 4. Into the net from Broadbridge. Sharma trying to work to close things out there in singles number 1. While we're looking at that, let's take a peek into the NAC standings in tennis. This is going into competition today. Illinois Tech, again, early in conference play, they have a 2-0 lead. They're in first. St. Norbert right behind them, also with a 2-0 record. And again, that's heading into competition this weekend. MSOE 2-1. Edgewood came in 1-1. Concordia, Wisconsin 1-2. Concordia, Chicago 1-3. And Wisconsin Lutheran 0-2. So they're the only team without a conference win so far are the Warriors. We'll take a swing through the schedule and see where teams are at. Concordia, Wisconsin defeated Concordia, Chicago 7-0 earlier today. MSOE is playing at St. Norbert, so that's a big match for both teams there, as MSOE doesn't want to fall into 2-2 territory, and St. Norbert trying to keep pace with Illinois Tech, who's now up 3-0 in the conference based on the win today against Edgewood. Tomorrow's men's tennis action in the NAC finds Concordia, Wisconsin playing at Edgewood in Madison. Illinois Tech will travel to Jackson, Wisconsin to take on Wisconsin Lutheran. That match is at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. And St. Norbert makes the trip to Concordia, Chicago. Noon start for that match tomorrow afternoon in River Forest. And that's your NAC tennis, men's tennis slate for this weekend. Sharma pushes that one wide. Serve from Broadbridge. That one's into the net. Sharma getting frustrated. As Broadbridge continues to battle there, he wins the last game of that round and keeps it a 1-point game as Sharma just can't put away Ryan Broadbridge there. So he's got the 1-point lead here in set 2. He won set 1 6-4, but Broadbridge is giving Sharma everything he can handle in that singles 1 match. So they'll take a break there. We'll move over. Let's move over to singles 6. We'll move over to singles 6 all the way in court 4 and check in where Teja Sheth has a 4-1 lead in his match. As he's going against Ryan Casey. Edgewood trying to scratch out at least one singles win of the 3 singles matches that are still in action here. As Coach Lund is going to take Tanai Sharma off to the side and just kind of have a word with him there and kind of get him to reframe. Actually, no, that was just getting him in position for the next game. I thought he was just chatting with him. He just followed him over as they get ready to start there. We'll keep it here, though. Oh, actually, now they're going to the turn. And we'll see what the score is. No, they're not. It was just an equipment update there. We'll bring it back over to singles 1. And we'll kind of keep it there for the conclusion of the second set. Into the net on the serve from Sharma. And second serve into the net. And Broadbridge gains the point there. as he's looking to tie up set 2, trailing 5-4. Sharma's serve. And Sharma gets the ace. It's a good way to come back after that last point. And back to back? Or was that one out? Oh, that one was in. So back-to-back aces there from Sharma. And another one, and he finishes off Ryan Broadbridge to finally extinguish Broadbridge in the number 1 match. That one went longer than Sharma would like, but Broadbridge, being the number 1 singles player, battled and gave Sharma everything he could handle. Eventually, Tanay Sharma wins the number 1 singles match, set 2, by the score of 6-4. So 6-4, 6-4 for Sharma against Broadbridge to win singles number 1. And then that pushes the Illinois Tech score to 5-0 with singles 5 and 6 still to be completed. We are looking at singles 6. Tejas Sheth and Ryan Casey. All right, they've made the turn there, and we'll wait to see the score update is. It was 4-1. In the meantime, we'll move over to singles 5 between Justin Hutchcroft and Joseph All. Another point for Hutchcroft, who's leading the first set against 3-2. And it was a 6-1 win for Tejas Sheth in singles 6, so he wins set 1. 6-1. In the exhibition match, Nicholas Altamiris Gill has taken a 5-0 lead in his first set as he squares off with William Faley. While we're doing that, we'll go around the scoreboard for Illinois Tech Athletics. Just kind of check in on the action for the Scarlet Hawks competing today. First, we'll head out and check on baseball as a doubleheader up at St. Norbert. And actually, we don't have live stats for that, so I'm going to have to see if we got the score sent over. So no box score sent over yet. I'm not sure what the final was. We do have a final, though, in women's lacrosse as they dropped their match at Cornell College by the score of 15-4. So Cornell defeats Illinois Tech women's lacrosse 15-4 in NAC play as Cornell College, one of the affiliate members in women's lacrosse, as is men's lacrosse. That's where men's lacrosse is taking on Cornell College this afternoon. We'll see if we can get a score for that one. As that match started at 4 o'clock. And they just went to halftime. Illinois Tech holds a 7-1 lead over Cornell College at halftime in men's lacrosse. Connor Montgomery with 4 goals on the afternoon for the Scarlet Hawks. Individual tallies for Diego Sosa and Joseph Bedoin. And that's the extent of the live scoring I can give you. Again, unfortunately for this season, St. Norbert doesn't have live stats available at their baseball field. So until I get box scored, I don't know the outcome there. I do know you can pop in on the live stream, though, and see what the score is, at least in Game 2. And it looks like in Game 2, it's a 9-2 lead for Illinois Tech baseball over St. Norbert. They're in the bottom of the 5th inning. So there you go. Don't know what happened in Game 1, but Illinois Tech leading 9-2 in Game 2. See a message on the stream to see if we can see Nicholas play. Yeah, we'll swing over there. Actually, let's swing over there right now on the exhibition match over in Court 2. And there you see Nicholas Altamiris Gill over in the far court for Illinois Tech. As he does battle with William Faley, junior out of Madison, Wisconsin. Faley in the near court, Gill in the far court. Serve from Faley. That one hits the net out. Gill with the point there as that one goes out. And I believe that'll be a 6-0 win for Gill in set 1 of their exhibition match. As he takes on William Faley. We'll move it back over now. Let's go over to singles 6 over in court 4. JJ Seth has a 1-0 lead in set 2. He won set 1 by the score of 6-1.
Let's go. Great point. Right here. Come on. You got it.
That one pushed out. Point for Sheth. Now, it looks like all members of Illinois Tech Tennis got a chance to compete today, whether in the regular matches or in the exhibition matches. Grant Pennock is playing over in court number 5 for Illinois Tech. Trying to see who he might be squared up with. That would be Ethan Town.
Go, Will.
So Grant Pennock and Ethan Town playing in an exhibition match over there on court 5. JJ Sheth leading Ryan Casey 2-1 in set 2 of their singles 6 match. Sheth leads that match 1-0. We'll move it back over to singles number 5 on court 3. Joseph All and Justin Hutchcroft. And the last score update we had, that one was even at 3. It's now 4-3 over Hutchcroft in set 1.
Nice shot. Let's go.
Point for Hutchcroft.
Go, Ryan. Go. I'll get it. Let's go. Come on.
Grant Pennick, 6'7", I believe. He looks like he's using a fly swatter out there. A few tall players in Illinois Tech men's tennis. As Altamira's Gill is 6'1". I want to say Sharma is 6'5", 6'6". We mentioned Grant Pennick is 6'7". So we'll move it back over to singles 6, or keep it there, between Sheth and Casey. That's a 5-4 lead for Joseph Awe over Justin Hutchcroft in singles number 5 as they are at the break.
Go, Justin, right here.
Casey to serve, that one's in.
Hey, you're good, you're good.
Nice return point there by Sheth. First serve into the net.
Go, Justin.
Sheth goes long on that one.
Go, Justin.
Another one long by Sheth.
Hey, you're good, Justin. Here we go. Go, Ryan. Go, Ryan.
Casey serving to the net. Chef's first serve. He'll get the point. First serve out. First serve out. Second serve in. One might have been out, but Chef played it into there for Casey. It looks like Joseph All won set one. Yeah, that'll be a 6-4 score. Chef, I believe, now has a 4-1 lead in set two in singles 6 after winning the first set 6-1. So we'll move it back over to singles 5 in court 3. Joseph on near court, far court, Justin Hutchcroft. This is the start of set 2 with Awe winning set 1 6-4. There's the serve from Hutchcroft. First one into the net. That one's going to be pushed too far. Point for Hutchcroft. That one's pushed long from Hutchcroft, so I will grab the point on that one. Good put away point there from all.
Edgewood.
Hutchkoff returned that one. Might have gone long, but it was right on him, so he had the racket up and played it. And Joseph Awe takes a 1-0 lead in set 2, leading the match 1-0. We'll swing back over now to singles number 6 in court 4 between Ryan Casey and Tejas Sheth. Sheth leading 4-1. Over in the second set after winning set 1, 6-1. Unable to push that one over was Casey. And a point for Sheth. We'll keep it over in single 6 for now. Let's see if Sheth can close out single 6 to put Illinois Tech up 6-0 as they work to try and sweep the match. That one long by Sheth. And first serve into the net. Second serve on the way. And Sheth again unable to close out that point. That one into the net by Casey. Sheth's serve is in there. Casey couldn't get that return to go over. Sheth just unable to push that one over. That goes into the net. Nice pushback there from Casey. as he continues to battle over there in single 6. Trying to scratch and claw back into that match. He pushes that one wide. And that'll wrap up singles number 6 as Tejas Sheth gets the point and wins the second set 6-1, 6-1, 6-1. And Illinois Tech grabs another singles point. And they'll go up 6-0 in this match. And then now we'll keep it on the remaining active match here. This is singles number 5 between Joseph Aw and Justin Hutchcroft. Aw won set 1-6-4. It's leading set to 1-0. Serve looked to be long, but was returned. Joseph Aw in the back court, Hutchcroft in the front court. Serve on the way. That one goes long by Hutchcroft. Beautiful drop shot by Joseph Aw. Gets that one in there on Hutchcroft. That one goes long, and Hutchcroft will grab that point. Another wide shot there from Aw. So Hutchcroft will grab that point as he battles back in this match. He wins that game. I believe it's a 2-1 lead for Aw at the turn here. Illinois Tech head coach Jack Lund moving over to change the scorecard. Yes, so it's a 2-1 lead for Joseph Aw as we go to the turn here in set 2. suppose that's a golf term, but I like using that instead of the break. All will serve in game 4 here in set 2 in the front court. That one's long. 0-15. Comes back and grabs that point. 15 all. Blazes that one by. We'll give you a quick update in the baseball game for Illinois Tech. It's 10-3 in the top of the 8th inning for Illinois Tech baseball. In game 2, game 1, again, we do not have an update as to what the score is, but they're leading game 2, 10-3. Men's lacrosse. They have moved into the third quarter. Illinois Tech leading 14-2 with 41 seconds remaining in the third quarter. So those are your active score updates in Illinois Tech athletics and other things going on. And back here at XS Tennis, it's Illinois Tech winning this match early. They're up 6-0. Joseph Law trying to complete the sweep for Illinois Tech here in singles 5 against Justin Hutchcroft. As Hutchcroft pushes that one over the back line. Good serve by Hutchcroft. Good return by Awe. Hutchcroft just didn't square that one up, and Awe grabbed the point. Second serve on the way. That one was long. Point for Awe. Talk about all 1 set 1, 6, 4. Quite the return from Awe there. Just lofted that one. And a good return pushback there from Hutchcroft as Justin was able to gather that point. Long. Just over the back line. It should be a 3-0 lead for Awe here in set 2. He won that last point as that ball was out from Hutchcroft. And as we mentioned, Illinois Tech Tennis will be playing tomorrow morning in Jackson, Wisconsin, taking on Wisconsin Lutheran in more NAC men's tennis action for the Scarlet Hawks. They'll look to make it a 2-0 weekend and move to 4-0 in conference play. With Lakeland dropping out before the season started, that left 8 teams in the conference. The schedule got a tad shorter. Well, actually, that left 7 teams in the conference. My mistake. Lakeland was the 8th team. The tournament will work. It'll still be top 6. And the top 2 teams will get the first round bye during the quarterfinal round. So right now in that position is Illinois Tech and St. Norbert. Obviously it's a long way to go here. That one wide. And second one in the net. Oh, laughing there. Oh, struggling. That's 4 in a row. He hasn't been able to put over the net. Finally able to get that one. He gets the point back. 4-1 lead here in set 2 for Awe over Justin Hutchcroft. That one goes long. First serve into the net. Good point there from Awe. Down the line. Second serve by Hutchcroft is in. That one's going to go long, and that'll do it. Joseph Awe wins set 2, 6-1. And Illinois Tech will sweep the match against Edgewood with the score of 7-0. The 6-4 was set 1 and 6-1 in set 2. As singles number 5 is the last one to cross the finish line here in today's match between Edgewood and Illinois Tech. So updated standings, Illinois Tech improves to 3-0 in conference play. Edgewood will fall to 1-2. And again, we talked about these teams in action tomorrow. Edgewood hosting Concordia, Wisconsin at 10 a.m. on their home court. And Illinois Tech traveling to Jackson, Wisconsin to take on Wisconsin Lutheran at 11 a.m. Those are your two matches for these two teams tomorrow. St. Norbert will be at Concordia, Chicago to complete the other match in NAC play for men's tennis on Sunday. And your final score again is Illinois Tech 7, Edgewood 0. Illinois Tech men's tennis looking to move to 2-0 on the weekend when they travel to Wisconsin Lutheran tomorrow. Take a quick audio break.